Welcome back to another episode of the Wrestle Brothers podcast. Keith again.
I'm Keith.
I'm Rudy. How y'all doing tonight?
This week we are not bringing you a top 5.
I'm doing good, Rudy. How are you?
I'm good.
Doesn't matter how you're doing.
Terrible.
Yeah, but we're skipping the top 5 this week.
We're actually going to just talk about a bunch of
wrestling
stuff.
in general.
Yeah, just talk about things that popped up and things that are tickling our fancy this week.
What are you guys wearing?
Not wearing anything.
So, honest question. Just
Are you trying to pick up ladies on this show?
no.
Well, the recent study came out that the majority of wrestling fans nowadays are female watchers.
Well, the casual fans.
Yeah, the casual
You
fans.
got people like Seth Rollins and
I'd watch too.
Cena and Roman. Even though he sucks at wrestling, they don't know that. They just see a guy who's got
a
a
hot bod,
rugged look, a beard.
They want
tanned,
Randy Orton.
Stupid Samoan tattoo that every Samoan has.
You notice how many female fans in the audience scream every time Randy Orton takes off his shirt?
Well,
or every time he just
they
appears.
should really be cheering for Chris Jericho and that dad bod.
Hell yeah. His catcher's chest plate body. It looks like someone cut him open down the middle, put in a catcher's protective chest gear, and then sewed him back up.
Cat's being obnoxious right now.
We have a new guest
We
today.
got a friend. We got our third guest here. She'll leave soon. She's a bitch.
Literally and metaphorically.
Yeah. I guess sticking with women wrestlers. Mae Young Classic just ended.
It did. Unfortunately, I can't get on my WWE account, so I haven't seen much of it, but I did see that Kairi Sane won, and thank God, she was my pick to win it.
Yeah, I got to watch most of the match, mostly through highlights and stuff. It looked very dominant against her during it, but...
Well, obviously, they're going to build up Ronda Rousey's friend.
Yeah. But she did look really strong. So.
No, both of them look good, and that elbow drop is just absolutely beautiful.
It really is.
Oh, man. I don't think I've seen an elbow drop that good since Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Maybe Shawn Michaels.
No, she gets up there. She contorts her body.
She literally just sits there. It's like picture perfect.
Every time.
She literally, it's
I know,
the
it's
same
like
time.
a knife coming down.
Like, if you have a chance, go look it up on YouTube. Some of her...
Watch up some of her New Japan stuff, too.
Yeah.
She's excellent.
Go look at all that, like, doing it to the outside of the ring and taking out male competitors.
I can't wait till WWE one day says, you're facing Asuka, and the two of them are in the ring together.
They're going to yell at each other, and everyone's going to be like...
They're going to kick...
I don't know what they're saying, but they do not like each other. But in actuality, translate like, I like your dress. I like your dress too. I like the way you wrestle.
These stupid Americans have no idea what we're saying.
I don't know what they're saying, but it kind of turns me on.
Well, nowadays, that's anything, Keith.
No, not necessarily true. You could put Nia Jax on my TV, and I got nothing.
I'm a bird woman.
Piper. You're all over that.
It's a lot of meat.
Now, would they break the ring like a Braun Strowman Big Show?
I think that would be pretty fucking cool.
Or would there be
I'm not gonna lie.
way too many complaints like, you can't do that?
I think you'll get both.
Yeah.
I think you will get both.
I think it would be like...
But I think, like, as a wrestling fan, that'd be cool as hell, because how many female wrestlers have put each other through a ring like that?
Yeah.
That would be fucking
And they're
cool.
definitely two people who could do that to each other.
And I don't think they would take it that way. I think they would be like, that'd be a big segment.
Like top rope slam, boom. Oh,
I think that'd be cool as hell, because it's never been done before.
No.
And it would throw everyone off, because no one would expect it.
Yeah.
Even if you sit there and think, oh, they could do that spot, they won't do it, though, because it's WWE, and all of a sudden, boom, it's like, what?
And maybe Nia Jax will have like a following after that too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think she's a terrible wrestler.
No, but she's no
My only
different
big
than
complaint
like
with her
she
is
should be the
champion
face of a company. Or
but
like
she's
champ.
a Samoan awesome clown. Let's be real here.
She's cousins with The Rock, bro.
I know.
she is The Rock.
She looks like The Rock.
She is. Just shave her head and she's
One
The
of the
Rock.
problem with that, like, you rarely ever see her leave the center of the ring.
Well, it's because she's dominant. They have booked her right to be a dominant force where she just beats the piss out of everyone. And it's true. I mean, it's kind of legitimate. You would think she would beat the crap out of everyone until Sasha Banks jumps on her back like a spider monkey hyped up on Mountain Dew.
Like, that's the only way everyone takes her out.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about the booking of her. Like, if you're going to make her look that strong, don't ever have her tap out. They've already had her sit there and be putting it like she's dominating most of the match, and out of nowhere just.
But that's because there's really no female competitor that could.
In all honesty, though,
slam her.
What would look better? They don't need to slam her, but if you're gonna tap her out, just have her pass out.
Yeah.
Don't have her tap, because then it looks like she's fighting, and all of a sudden she just went out because she was fighting for so long. I'd rather them do that. It would make her look strong, still, even in a fight. They could still say she never tapped out, because technically she never tapped. It's just more if she just passed out, and maybe not do it every time. But
I mean, right now that's the only way they have anyone able to beat her.
I feel like they can do a lot of stuff where like they mischief and it's like a misstep on her part, and she gets like rolled up somehow or something. Like that. That I believe, because it's like she got overconfident, missed a move, and it cost her.
But you would need one of the like taller female competitors to do that.
201 handicap,
because you're not going to see Alexa Bliss
201 handicap
roll
match.
her up.
Someone stand force behind her. Can you imagine that?
She's like the size of her leg.
It'd be her whole body, bro.
It'd be like, oh my god,
roll over. I don't want to.
And all of a sudden she just gorilla presses Nia, and we're all just
What?
What the hell just happened?
What?
Speaking of being pressed on,
Wow.
I'd like to give a shout out to Mr. McMahon. May he rest in peace.
yeah. He takes better bumps than 95% of the roster
I would say he sells better
for
than
his
90%.
age.
Oh, for his.
Not a single one of them can
I
take those bumps.
love that segment. I really did. And you know he was shooting on CM Punk, right? With the whole lawsuit thing.
Yeah.
Like, how many lawsuits have I lost? 0. You know why? Because there's a B next to my name. It's called Billionaire. And there'll be a B next to your name, too. Maybe not this year, or next year, or the year after that. But 10 years down the road, when this finally gets to court, there'll be a B next to your name. Bankrupt. I was like, that was good.
Mr.
That was good.
McMahon still got
I
it.
thought it was honestly going to end at the headbutt.
That's what I thought. And it just kept going.
And I'm like,
And then kicked him in the ribs, and I was like, oh. Okay. That's
But
a nice
Austin,
little
was,
cheap shot.
Austin was sitting somebody like, man, I wish I could have done that to him.
yeah, there's definitely
Edge.
people
Stone
who
Cold.
wrestle WWE who hate him and are like, I wish that was me.
Yeah, but I feel like Vince isn't going to do that unless he absolutely trusts that person or has all the faith in
Yeah.
the world in said person. And this is kind of up Kevin's alley because he's done this before in Ring of Honor with Jim Cornette. So this is kind of not new for him. He's kind of like, this storyline worked out for me in Ring of Honor. Let's try and work it out here.
Yeah,
It could put him as a
you're bigger
WWE
name.
champion at some point. It did help him get the Ring of Honor title, and he held it for like a year after that. So, could get him in the title hunt later on, because he's beating the McMahons, and be like, fine, I just beat all of you guys. This is what I want. One more match.
And then Triple H appears.
Yeah, Triple H calls Shane,
I'll wrestle for you.
or something like that. Or it just helps him. Just does
Yeah.
something in the last minute.
I
That'll
gave
help
you
him.
the Universal title. I handed that to you, and this is how you repay me by attacking my family. And then it
And
just...
Trips comes in. It's a Triple H versus Kevin Owens match.
I would love to
That'd
see
be a good
that.
match.
That would be a good
That'd
match.
be
You
all right.
lose, you're fired.
Lose, you're fired, but if he wins, he gets a title shot.
Yeah.
Could work. Trips doesn't need the win.
No.
And they're not going to fire Kevin, so everyone would know he's going to get a title shot. So what else are they going to do? Put him against Nakamura? When Nakamura finally wins the title? They wrestled each other before.
Yeah.
It was a good match. Now they're on a bigger platform, a little more experience in the both of them.
Yep.
Could even be better. Who knows?
But
I'm
back to
just
watching him get
surprised.
beat up when he did the bullfrog splash.
Oh, God.
I didn't think he was going to do it.
I didn't either.
Like, what was it? Road Dogg was in there with him?
No, it was Adam Pearce.
Yeah.
Adam Pearce, who's actually good friends with
Yeah.
Kevin, too.
And then
So
you
it's
see him,
fun.
and all of a sudden it's just like,
Get
I
out,
don't know.
Kevin, what's wrong with you? Kevin's like, yeah, you're right. Nah, fuck this. And just did it. And Pierce is like, ah! Ducked out of the way.
He jumped over him.
Well, yeah, because Pierce sat there thinking he was going to not do it. And all of a sudden, well, Pierce is smart enough. He used to be a wrestler, so he knows
Yeah.
when's the right time to move. So he's got that down. So that was a perfect angle. Perfect segment. So, why was Stephanie on SmackDown?
Because her dad got hurt, so I guess
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
wanted
but
to
how the hell?
upstairs.
Why was she on SmackDown in the first place?
Because she...
She's not supposed to be there. She's the commissioner of Raw.
Maybe
Her
she just
dad
goes
is going to
all
the show.
shows.
I'm just
she wanted
saying.
to be there with her daddy.
I mean, he's going. Vince is showing up on SmackDown.
That doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Looks like she may take over.
Noticed on how bad Kevin Owens' farmer tan was compared to what it usually is.
I didn't notice that.
He had
but yeah.
If you get a chance,
he's usually kind of white.
Yeah, but his farmer's tan was a little bit more than he.
Oh no, I actually noticed that too. He looked a little. I knew something was off about him.
Yeah, a little extra white. Could have also been scared shitless that he was about to beat up his boss. So,
well, he doesn't want to fuck up and hurt him.
No.
How old Vince is. So.
That's your career right there.
Vince is like what, 76?
I think Kevin took perfect care of him.
Vince is like what, 76, 77?
Busted open the hard way. That was the other thing that shocked me because he took a headbutt straight. He got busted open clean. Not expecting that.
No. Vince definitely was in a hospital room after that, or in the back with a lot of paramedics.
Definitely with a lot of ice packs, a lot of prescription pills, painkillers. He definitely. You know how you text me saying Vince looks like shit? How he looked like really old and
like
preppy?
Going to the ring.
I bet you he drank before that.
Oh, he probably did.
I bet you he drank a lot to kind of numb the pain. I could see that happening because the
way he walks like he's drunk anyway.
The way he was talking and the way he was kind of like his facial expressions, I'm pretty sure he had a good buzz going on. Probably took a couple glasses of some good scotch or something.
Well, it's not going to be good scotch. It's going to be fantastic scotch.
Billionaire scotch. Something we will never
worth more than we are
combined. That's sad. That's really sad.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's alright.
Was it the multiple entrances for Dolph Ziggler?
I feel bad for him because I like the gimmick idea and I like what they're doing, but I felt
no
like
one's following it.
No, but the problem is that he's done like the one this time. At one point, you were expecting someone to come in and tell him to shut up and start a feud, and the fans were chanting for Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
So, Bobby Roode Dolph Ziggler feud, I'm in. I'll buy into that because that's going to be a fantastic match.
You had Ultimate Warrior's widow there when he came out at that. I'm like,
little tasteless.
That looked more bad than anything.
I think someone scripted that. I don't think Dolph
definitely
did that on
was.
his own.
Oh, I know.
But someone did that.
That was bad. A little bad taste.
It is bad taste with her there, but I'm pretty sure they went up to her and asked her.
And she's probably like, yeah, go right ahead.
Yeah, it's fine. Because they do donate a lot to her charity, and they do like promote the Warrior Foundation a lot on their stuff. So I'm pretty sure she threw him a bone and said, yeah, sure, it's fine. You guys do a lot for me, I'll throw you a bone. It's not like he did anything too bad. It wasn't like Paige bringing up Charlotte's suicided brother.
Yeah.
That was... And they didn't tell anyone. Like, Charlotte's mom saw that on TV and didn't even know. She was pissed. That was bad. This one, they definitely went up to Dana and was like, hey, we're looking to do this. It's not like we're really trashing him. It's just someone saying they were a better wrestler than the Ultimate Warrior. And to be quite honest, Ultimate Warrior was not the best in-ring performer.
He was an entertainer.
He was an entertainer, exactly.
And that's what Dolph say, like...
You guys want entertainers, I am a wrestler. And I feel bad for Dolph, because he's so good in the ring. He really is. There aren't many people who can touch what he does in the ring. He's so gifted. And... nothing's come about. He should be a multiple-time world champion.
Yeah,
he should have had good reigns.
Yeah. And for this gimmick, someone should have already been out trying to stop him.
Yeah, well, at one point, it looked awkward. He sat there, and it looked awkward, like he was waiting for someone to come out, and then no one did, and he was just like, okay. Toss him, like, yeah, that's it. I guarantee you next week he's going to try it again, and Bobby Roode's coming out. Because I feel like that's the only thing that's going to happen. Because Bobby needs to wrestle someone. Dolph is always a guy who brings in the new guy, breaks him in. Did it with Corbin. Did it with Nakamura. Bound to do it again with Bobby Roode.
Yeah, it's going to really depend if they want to try to push this character for Dolph.
Well, I think it's a good gimmick. I just don't think people are buying in.
No, not yet.
I feel like this segment, his segment always happens, like, either
badly
during something
timed.
really important, or it's right after something that takes the wind out of the crowd, like a good match or a segment that took a lot of energy and stuff like that. And everyone's kind of just... Because I find some of his entrances just hilarious. The Naomi one was great. I really like that one.
His Bailey one was okay this past week.
I liked the Bailey one.
Yeah.
I thought that was good. The Ultimate Warrior one was good. Even if it was distasteful, his imitation of Ultimate Warrior was good, is what I should say. His imitation of what the Ultimate Warrior's entrance was good. You know, he did run around like a maniac and do stupid shit.
Let's rewind back to Raw with the well, I want to talk about John Cena and Roman Reigns, the second promo that they did. But I actually want to kind of talk about is the Enzo Amore and Miz segment, where Miz and Marius announced that they're having a...
Distasteful? If we're talking about...
I was booing Enzo. I was booing him. I was like, this
like an
asshole.
asshole.
Yeah, and this guy is supposed to be the baby face? Are you joking? Like, Miz was actually, like, not doing anything heel, like, normally. He's
just about to write something about his wife being pregnant and about having a kid together.
I'm like, oh, all
Enzo
right.
came
And
out.
everyone's, like, cheering for Miz.
And Miz, he made the right points, is that people, you know, people don't like him. He got kicked off of Raw.
And they proceed to beat the shit out of Enzo.
And they beat the shit out of him. I like afterwards where Enzo's backstage selling it, and Neville's just sitting there and just starts laughing at him.
If he beats Neville, I'm gonna puke. That's
just a shame because Neville's so freaking good.
No, Neville is just talented, whereas Enzo is not. Yes,
Enzo
can talk.
Where Neville really doesn't talk much, but he doesn't.
But
really
I'm
need
sorry,
to
nowadays
ring work is so
if
good.
but if you want to like impress, like for me personally, like putting on a good promo is enough. You got to like to be good. You need to be able to perform.
Well, he's been carried this entire way.
I know. That's why.
My thing is, for me, I want someone who can do it all. I don't want a guy who's really good at promos, but I mean, even if you're mediocre at wrestling,
that's why
if your promos can save you, then fine.
That's why I love Cena.
I would rather have someone who's a decent wrestler with a decent promo. Does not have to be the best promo guy.
Well, that's why.
But that's the thing is, we got guys like Owens. Owens is great on promos.
Yeah,
and he's an excellent in-ring performer.
But that's probably why I've loved Cena for so many years. He puts on a good match, but his promos are freaking killer.
Yeah, his promos are better than his matches, but you know, but he does have good matches when the match comes.
Yeah. But that was just real dick of him. I was
really bad.
Yeah. And
then Strowman killing Cena. Decimated Cena. It wasn't even close.
The last time I saw Cena get like plowed through like that was against Lesnar at SummerSlam.
When he suplexed him 16 times.
16. That was the last time
It wasn't even a match. It was just Cena getting tossed.
And it's something you don't expect. You
never
didn't expect.
You never see Cena get ragdolled like that.
No,
and
especially from like.
And then Lesnar ragdolled the crap out of him, and everyone was like, "What?
Wow, holy!
Did that really
shit.
just happen?" Cena hit one move. It was an AA, and Lesnar kicked out at like 2. It was 1-2, and Lesnar kicked out then. It wasn't even like a 2.5 or 2 3/4. It was like it didn't even phase him.
Yeah. But like, Strowman's gonna be. He's definitely gonna be a future champion.
He's so over.
He's
and
extremely over. I love Strowman.
Like, is Strowman really this over? Yes.
He gets cheers.
He doesn't. When he cuts promos, they're perfectly fine. They don't need to be anything.
No.
They can be simplistic. No. He's a big dude who's athletic.
But if you look, he's not even
decimated.
He's not even like full on heel right now. He's more just like I'm Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
I'm just here to destroy everybody.
Yeah, I can do what I want when I want. Exactly, it's perfect.
Yeah, and like
it's
the fans
funny
love
though
it.
because in that match, Cena threw a drop kick and it was awful, like really bad drop kick, and then Strowman threw an equally bad drop kick, but the crowd went absolutely nuts.
Yeah, because Tim doing it.
Strowman doing a drop kick. It's like him doing a kip up. Everyone was like, I think I just shit myself.
He definitely practiced just he's like, guys, I'm gonna make them all go crazy. Watch this.
And did the kip up?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I lost my
How much
shit when I saw
he probably goes home at night, he's like, alright, achievement goals. And like the number one is like, Do a moonsault by the end of year.
He does a moonsault.
That's
it. I'm done. Braun Strowman will go down to my favorite wrestler of all time.
Hurry, check this out.
I will buy every single Braun Strowman T-shirt.
And then he probably botches like Brock Lesnar did.
Breaks his neck. Fuck. Now we don't have Strowman for like 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
Maybe even longer, depending on how severe it is. He's a little bigger than Brock.
What do you guys think about the possible UK versus NXT that's about to be going on? Because you saw Adam Cole and Red Dragon go and attack Pete Dunne in the match.
I liked Pete Dunne's... No, they attacked Wolfgang. Pete Dunne went back to go... Looked like he was going to go save him, but ended up...
Well, they attacked Pete Dunne first.
Yeah, but
and
then
Wolfgang...
And then Wolfgang got up.
Wolfgang. And Pete Dunne looked like he was going to go back in, but he literally just dived halfway into the ring to grab his belt and then left.
And then you had
perfect heel movement.
Tyler Bate and Trent Seven came out to make sure everyone was okay at the end of it.
I think that would be cool. They need to get the UK on at some point.
Like, we rarely ever see them, but there's so many great wrestlers.
When was the last time we saw them do, like, a legit match that was, like, advertised and put on there, and it wasn't just like a, hey, here's a match?
The UK tournament.
I was going to say TakeOver, when Bate and Dunn wrestled each other, and that match was match of the night. And
was it like their most advertised match of that?
It was
night?
Advertised enough. They put it on NXT to let people know. It's not like they advertised. I mean, all right. I meant not like the UK tournament. I mean like advertised a lot for after that. And that match was the one that was advertised the most because it was a couple weeks and they sat there. It was like, oh, this is going to happen. But they didn't get anything to do it. Because I think they were waiting on that network special thing where they're going to have like the UK wrestlers on their thing, almost like 205 Live. And now that that's fallen through, now they have to find a way to put the UK guys on TV. And NXT seems like the perfect segment to put them on.
It really would be.
You can't waste Pete Dunne with that. That they have to keep putting him on TV. Pete Dunne is one of those guys right now, you could put on the main roster, he'll be a star. He's that good.
You think they're going to bring...
As a heel. Not a face.
I think it's still the whole roster there is a little bit away, but I think there's many people on it who could be main roster people.
You think the UK title will like transition to the main roster? Or do you think it's going to stay on NXT?
I feel like they should keep the UK title down because NXT only has 3 titles.
And plus,
the women, the world title, and the tag titles.
And
me and you talked about them bringing another title into NXT a while ago.
Yeah.
Something.
Like maybe like the television title?
That's exactly what we were saying. Bring back a television title. That guy has to wrestle on TV every week. And it's one of those titles that can flip-flop. It can be defended anytime as long as the television taping is going.
That allows you to bring so much other talent onto your TV.
It could be a guy with a special... You could have a special appearance, like when they brought Scotty to... Well, I'm not saying bring back Scotty Too Hottie, but when they brought back Scotty Too Hottie for that one segment at one point, bring him back for a match. Or Rhino, when they brought Rhino back.
Make UK wrestlers eligible to do that too.
I think they should just brand the UK people into it. Like the European title, you didn't have to be European to win the title back in the day. Intercontinental title, you have to be you can be from any continent.
All Culture Pro Wrestling would be set for life if WWE went to them and be like, hey, so we noticed you have a bunch, you're a UK wrestling organization, and we saw your YouTube channel, and we want to make a deal with you, and they would be set for life. All those guys.
Or just say no, we're really enjoying what we're doing.
Yeah. Because WWE can water them down.
They could.
And do their thing compared to now. If they're making a decent amount of what they're doing now, do that. By all means. Stay with that. That's what the Young Bucks are doing. They realize now they're going to make more money and not be watered down staying in the Indies than if they went to WWE because they know they're going to get watered down. They know being on TV that 50 million super kicks in a match is going to get boring to the casual fans.
Okay. I got one question. Say it does come down to being NXT versus UK. Drew McIntyre. Does he side with his UK buddies?
Well, he's from Ireland, isn't he?
Scottish.
Scotland.
That's one of those things where you can almost play it like Stone Cold during the invasion.
Him kind of sitting in the middle.
Between
here
in both sides. I could see that.
I think that'd be a really good play on that.
It would. It would definitely make him more credible as a champion because it kind of revolves around him in a sense.
Yeah.
What's McIntyre's decision going to be every week? And you got great guys on both sides. You have Mustache Mountain, or British Strong Style, whatever you want to call them, with Trent Seven, Tyler Bate, and Pete Dunne. All of them are great. Adam Cole and Red Dragon for their segment. You can almost just throw an ROH segment in there too. Make it 3 different things: NXT, ROH, and the UK. You just have all these different territories coming in. I mean, that would kind of play off of New Japan because they have all the factions and stuff between Bullet Club and Los Ingles. Ingles, I can't even say their name. It's so weird. And other stuff.
You want to put 2 testicles in your mouth? Maybe you can say it.
I'm going to pull up their name. I'm going to let you try and say it, because you can't even say normal names.
I can't even say
basketball.
normal words. Yeah.
Kawhi. It's Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yes.
I can say his last name.
His last name's one of the most whitest names I've ever heard in my life.
What's his last name?
Leonard. Kawhi.
Yeah, that's pretty white.
Leonard.
That's pretty damn white.
His first name's Kawhi.
Kawhi Leonard?
Yes.
Kawhi.
His name is literally cute. Like, it means cute.
Or K.
Japanese.
No,
I think
it's close, but not.
I think it's K-A-H-W-I.
I guarantee you that's what he's going for.
That's his birth name.
I guarantee you that's what his parents are going for.
Like, oh, he's so cute.
He's a Kawhi!
Because they're terrible. At least he's a good guy, though. He drives the same car he had in high school. It's like a 99 Trailblazer or something like that.
He's going to drive that to the ground.
He also uses coupons when he goes out to eat. He signed a $92 million deal not too long ago. He's still using coupons when he goes out to eat. He's really trying to hold on to his money. Smart guy.
I can hold on to some of it for him by spending it on things I don't need.
Just give me a million, a cool million. We'll call it even. You got
91K.
All right, yeah, fair.
Give me $500.
Buy myself a bigger car.
Buy me a Big Mac.
Buy
your McRib.
500 Big Macs.
Extra barbecue.
That's a lot of barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the point?
Should do the Big Mac challenge.
No.
God, no. Just stop.
No.
Just stop.
I can't.
Anyway. Oh, I know.
Ooh, phone's off, Rudy.
Phones are supposed to be off. You just broke the cardinal rule.
So next week, guys, we're going to be looking for a replacement on our show for one episode.
Yeah, because your phones were never on when we do top 5 lists.
Mine are on silent.
Yeah, ours don't make noises in the middle of it.
Here we go again with this shit. These guys.
You know what that is? That's all the ladies texting him after he made his play earlier.
Oh my god, that's the guy in the hat next to Big Keith is so ugly.
Damn it, I thought he was going to say the guy in the hat is so cute or something like that. I'd be like, they're talking about me.
Oh, wait, here's another one. Big Keith, shut the fuck up.
I do hear that one a lot from people, though.
What?
Big Keith, shut up.
No one says that, but you hear that a lot because your wife tells me to shut up when I agree with you.
It counts.
That's it. I'm not agreeing with you anymore. Never hear it again.
So, on a happier note, let's go back to SmackDown real quick. How about them new tag team champions?
Yeah.
You think they're going to play hot potato with that belt, or you think they're done with the Usos?
Please, no more. As much as those matches
are they done with the Usos?
No more Usos and New Day matches. Just leave it at that.
End it.
Let it be. Do not make this into Miz Ambrose round 2. 1,725.
Yeah, just end it.
The matches are
Bring
great.
someone else new in for the next...
Let's get something new. Let's get some fresh blood. Authors of Pain haven't been on TV in weeks.
I think they'd be good for right now. I think
bring them up. Let them decimate people.
American Alpha 2, not yet.
Not yet.
The world's greatest tag team, too.
Yeah.
World's Greatest America.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Donald Trump comes back to WWE for one more time.
Make wrestling great again.
No, they would. At this point, WWE would probably lose ratings if he showed his face.
No, they might even go up.
Ratings
Well,
anyway.
they might
Because
go up.
even though they
Ratings
hate
went up
him,
for LeVar Ball and his family. It can't
his
get
son.
any worse than
Oh,
that. And his son
beat
saying,
that
beat that
N-word Jim's ass.
Ass. Yeah.
because everyone's going to want to see, what? Donald Trump's going to be on TV? Let's watch.
What's he gonna say now?
And then boom, highest ratings of the year.
Probably. There's a lot of things. The ratings only go up really when The Rock comes back, Stone Cold comes back, Brock's on TV. If Brock's there, then they get a lot of ratings.
Another thing I did like from SmackDown, Natalia beat Naomi. You wasted her rematch clause. That should be done with, too.
I hope that's done. Let's get some new faces in there. What are they doing? There's no Becky, no Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte's been taking care of her dad.
Yeah.
Where's Becky been?
Becky's just been doing tag matches. Like,
That's all they do with 90% of the women now.
Carmella, yeah, it's literally just tag matches on SmackDown. There's barely any singles matches. That was a surprise singles match. And then
He would just set up Carmella versus Natalia.
Well, she's got the money in the bank. She won't do anything. I feel like they're gonna have
that
something
she can hold
where,
it while she does.
I feel like there's gonna be something where Becky and or Charlotte is gonna be the new competitors for the title. One of them's gonna win it, and then Carmella's gonna cash in. I feel like that's just how it's gonna go.
We all know Carmella's going to have to win it because I think both losing it in the same year is bad. Losing in the first women's money in the bank, bad.
Corbin only lost because he had heat. But now it's like, well, you have to have Carmella in. But I feel like she should have won regardless. Because why would you let the first one fail? And Carmella is, more than capable. Her promo work has been excellent this year. Excellent.
I just can't stand that thing that's with her.
I like how he's on a leash now.
I still don't.
It's like they're just trying to make him quit.
What was this? Maybe they're doing the same thing they did with Vicky Guerrero back in the day. They gave her a job because Eddie died, and now they were keeping her, but they couldn't fire her, so they wanted her to quit, so they would make her do all the embarrassing shit.
Yeah, that's really what it feels like to do. I'm like, okay.
Done.
He's like, well, if I get a 1 in a million chance to kiss her, I'll keep doing this.
If I'm going to make a shit ton of money...
He's like, I should not be here.
I would do exactly what he's doing if I was getting paid like he was.
Oh, absolutely.
And
I would even come up with my own stuff for them to do to me.
98.7% of the people who either watch this podcast, which is like 10 people, or, in the world who watch wrestling, I guarantee would love to be in Ellsworth's shoes. Mostly because you get to follow around Carmella and she's smoking hot.
And get beat up by Braun Strowman.
That was only once.
Still.
He got to wrestle AJ 3 times. And he beat him twice.
Rudy gives up on life.
How many people can sit there and be like, I beat AJ Styles twice? As a jobber. Rudy, you could beat AJ Styles. That should just give you hope that you could beat AJ Styles in a match.
He looks like what? He looks like a deranged sloth. I can't.
And now he's tied to a leash.
I don't like it.
I'm just waiting for her to make some kind of slave joke to it all. Like, he's my slave. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna say slave.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, nigga.
Rudy?
You have to go there. Now we gotta edit that out.
No, we don't.
We're gonna get a bunch of comments about being
One.
racist.
No, just Rudy.
Well, we allowed it to happen.
No, we addressed it
It's very
as
true.
soon as it happened.
It's okay. The only one who's gonna comment is Nick. He's the only one who comments.
Bad.
No. I just quoted what our wrestler said. I didn't actually...
That doesn't mean you're allowed to say the actual
just
word.
because they call each other.
It's very true.
Yeah.
At least he didn't use the ER.
Yeah.
He used the hard AH.
I didn't even say the whole
Okay,
thing.
let's
I cut
keep getting
myself
past this.
off.
Yeah, let's get past this. Let's go by.
I'm kind of curious what they're going to do to Ellsworth next.
Yeah. Oh, there's something I wanted
the
to talk
slap
about
or
on
the
Raw.
leash.
I forget what it was, though. It was something good that happened on Raw. I forget what it was. I had it, too. And then we went on this huge tirade of different stuff.
Boom.
Must not have been important.
Was it a title?
No. It did not involve a title.
Was it a woman?
No, I don't think so.
Was it Lana's nip slip?
When did that happen?
Recent photo shoot. She did a bikini shoot with Rusev in a farmhouse kind of thing, and there's
when they went to Bulgaria?
There's a shot of Rusev milking a cow, and she's bent over, and it's kind of hard to see, but nipple. When someone pointed out on Twitter, like, so Alana, you might want to...
and then Rudy brought this to my attention.
And then
Yeah.
a whole bunch of skeet all over the place. All right.
So it wasn't that.
I'm going to remember it after we're done with this.
Right when we're
podcast
done. You'll just have to make a Rudy's Wrestling Rant, but you just show up in it.
Just me in there. Wrestling rant. Rudy doesn't allow me to do these rants. No, I'm kidding.
Next Rudy's Wrestling Rant, being a co-host with these two.
Oh, that'd be a great one. Can you please do that? Seriously.
No, because now you're enjoying it.
No.
They're the two nicest people to me outside of here.
Hang out with me.
Quick
Get
question,
food
Rudy.
together.
Are we worse or better to you outside the show?
It's
Yes.
not much different outside the show.
We're not total assholes. We're just...
High five myself because I got nobody. No.
Don't say you don't have nobody. I handed my hand out, and you decided to just turn it down.
That's
What's your fault?
only because I said something.
You could be our
I was
baby
about
face
to
host.
get there. I'm slow. Leave me alone.
He is slow.
We're all slow.
What were you going to say?
You're our baby face toast.
Yeah, you're the baby face.
we're the
I'm the
assholes.
tweener, and you're the heel.
You are not the tweener. You are heel, too. Don't even go there.
We're the same person.
Yeah. It's technically not fair. It's only one-on-one. Relax.
Yeah. We're JBL, you're Mauro Ranallo.
I felt bad for him. I like Mauro Ranallo. I'm a Mauro Ranallo fan. I would rather him be Byron. You're better than Byron. I would rather listen to you than Byron.
We are all
A
better
lot.
than Byron.
Me taking a crap is better than Byron.
Right, poor Byron. I mean, he's...
It's terrible.
He's
It's terrible.
wasn't he...
I was going to say something, but no, James Ellsworth would not be better than
Don't mention him anymore. That's it. Stop mentioning his name.
Oh,
Wasn't...
here's something that popped in my head. On Raw, did anyone notice that the Cruiserweights did not have the purple ring?
Yeah.
They did that last time, too. Last week, I think. They didn't have the
Or got
purple.
lazy.
Or they're
It
just
does
like,
take a
fuck,
long
that's
time
a
to-
waste of time and a waste of money. Let's just
For
keep it the
one
same.
match.
Because, like, when you watch it, like, they go on that ring for a while.
Yeah.
They got, like, 25
They got to
people
change
jumping
everything.
in
They
there.
got to
Yeah.
change the buckle pads. They got to change the ropes. They got to change the apron, the mat.
Yeah, they
gotta
go to
change
town
everything.
just to change for one match. It's not worth it.
It's probably worth the money if you're that guy.
Yeah, if you're one of those 25
Getting
people doing
paid
it.
to do one thing on the ring.
What's your
Probably
job?
okay. I changed the buckle
I put-
pads.
I put the tape on the top rope. So what did you do when you worked for WWE? Change the buckle pads,
For the cruiserweights.
put some tape on rope, watch wrestling.
For free.
No, he got paid. It's better.
Well, we didn't have to pay to watch, is what I'm saying.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that what you were thinking of? No.
No, that wasn't it. There was something else, and I had it too. And then we started talking. It was before the Ellsworth talk.
Oh,
before he
ru-
should not
he
be
ruins
named talk.
everything.
It's all his fault. I blame him.
We can just call him Voldemort from now on.
He who shall not be named.
Instead of not having a nose, he doesn't have a chin.
Or Blonde Darren. No one will know who he is, but we know who that is.
He
Do I know?
doesn't work.
Do I know this, Aaron?
No.
It's
Different
like
Aaron?
3 people in the world probably know who he is. Or 2 of them. And he's the other.
I feel bad for this guy.
No.
Don't feel bad for him. Okay.
Take Mauro Ranallo, but like if he was unlikable, and then combine him with James Ellsworth into a one person. That'd be Darren.
I really feel bad for that person then. He's not likable and he has no chin. It's a joke. It's a joke. Calm down. Don't give me the death eyes.
No, I'm about to laugh. That's why.
Right, well, if Keith can't remember what he's trying to think of,
If I remember, I'll
We'll
bring
come
it
to
up
him
next
as
week.
soon as we end this podcast.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
It'll
start
come
the
to him.
podcast over.
Alana wanted to say goodnight.
Yep. Lana being a special guest. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.
Alfalfa.